Hello there. 4th of May is voting day in the UK. Most local authorities, councils, have their local elections. And as a rule, especially round our way, it's usually about 25 to 30% of people actually take the time to go and vote for their particular candidate. Now, voting is the cornerstone of our democracy, or any democracy, and it allows us, the citizens, to basically have our say in the decisions that affect our lives and our communities. Or that's how it should work. And despite the importance of voting, many people choose not to participate in this political process. Now, there's many reasons why people don't vote, and this includes apathy. One of the main reasons people don't vote is simply because they don't care. They don't care about the politics, or don't feel that their vote will make a difference. This is often the case with young people who may be more focused on other aspects of their lives and less engaged with a political process. And in today's world, I don't blame them. But in today's world, especially with what we've got, the state of the country, etc., it's important that these kids begin to have a good look around them, because they can see what they're walking right into in the future, in my opinion. Disillusionment is another reason people don't vote, because they feel disillusioned with the political process. They may feel that politicians don't represent their interests, or the system is rigged against them. And this leads to a sense of cynicism and disengagement. Now, again, that's exactly how things are. You know, you can't blame people for that. And I certainly don't. And then another reason is lack of information. Some people don't vote because they don't feel they have enough information to make an informed decision. They may not be familiar with the candidates or their position on issues, or they might not even understand the voting process itself. And then another one is voter suppression. In some cases, people may not vote because they feel their right to vote is being suppressed. And this can happen through tactics such as voter ID laws, gerrymandering, or limited voting hours. Now, what's gone on in my town could be considered as gerrymandering. And that's a term described of a practice of manipulating the boundaries of the voting districts in order to benefit one political party or group over another. Now, our borders have changed this voting time, but we'll see. Now, personally, especially with the state of the country as it is now, I would say to people that are disillusioned, totally fed up of the whole lot of them, that your vote can make a difference. And it might be tempting to believe that your vote doesn't matter. The reality is that every vote counts. In many elections, the margin of victory is extremely narrow, and a few votes can make the difference. By casting your ballot, you're exercising your rights to have a say in the direction of your community and your country, and you're making your voice heard in this political protest or political process. I could say that voting is a civic duty. In a democratic society, voting is not just a right, it's also a responsibility. By choosing not to vote, you are essentially abdicating your role as a citizen and leaving the decision making to others. Bit harsh, I know, but it's important to remember that democracy is only as strong as the people who participate in it. And by fulfilling your civic duty to vote, you are helping to ensure that your community and your country are governed in a fair and just manner. Voting is a way to effect change. If you're unhappy with the way things are going in your community or your country, voting is one of the ways to effect change. By supporting candidates and policies that are aligned to your values and priorities, you can help shape the direction of your society and make a positive impact on the issues that matter to you most. Even if your preferred candidate or policy doesn't win, your vote still sends a message to those in power about the issues that are important to you. Now, another one that I actually thought about was, you haven't got a candidate that you particularly like or feel you can vote for. No, I'm not voting. It's a waste of time. And that is to go to the polling station and get your form and go into the booth and just write on it, no suitable candidate. No suitable candidate. Because when it comes to the election, say 30% of the people vote and 25% of one particular party gets votes, another party gets 25%, and the winner gets 50% of the votes, but only 30% of voters voted in the first place. So they're walking round the streets dictating to 80% of the population of their town, and they haven't had their votes. Now you imagine if everybody went voting, and 70% of the population spoiled the papers, as they call it, by writing on no unsuitable candidate. Wouldn't vote for any of you lot. not worth paying you lot in washers. Whatever you want, they can go. We had 100% of the voters in these places. You've won on 12% of the vote. We've got 80% of voting papers here. Spoilt. And that would surely, even to these lot we've got in power today, send a little bit of a message saying we better book our ideas up. And that's just my thoughts and opinions on the voting on the 4th of May. But in the meantime, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye now, bye bye.